Hello, Guy. The morning begins with the kind of hush that feels like the world is still stretching from a long dream. Mist hangs low over the meadow, each blade of grass shimmering with dew, like little mirrors catching the light. Birds whisper their first songs, soft and curious, as if even they don't want to disturb the peace yet. So, before you get comfortable, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, but only if you genuinely enjoy what I do here. And hey, tell me your location and what time it is where you're listening from. Now dim the lights, maybe turn on a fan for that soft background hum, and let's ease into tonight's journey together. You find yourself standing beside Luna, the little horse with fur the color of morning fog and eyes wide as the sky. She's beautiful in that quiet kind of way, the kind that doesn't even know it yet. Around her, the herd grazes peacefully, tails swishing, hooves pressing soft patterns into the damp earth. But Luna isn't eating. She's staring at the fence line, the one that divides her world from the wild hills beyond. You can almost hear her thoughts. What's out there? Why does my heart pull in that direction? Her mother, a sturdy mare named Willow, nudges her gently. "Stay close, little one," she says, in that calm mother tone that every creature recognizes. Luna nods, but keeps her eyes fixed on the horizon anyway. When the sun rises fully, painting gold across the meadow, Luna takes a deep breath. She imagines herself running, past the fence, over the hills, where the wind might smell like something new. But the idea makes her heart skip. She's never been beyond the meadow. She's never needed to be, and yet, that whisper of curiosity won't fade. It lingers, curling around her thoughts like a vine. She sighs, lowering her head to graze, pretending she isn't wondering what it would feel like to find her own path. Nearby, a butterfly lands on her nose, bold and unbothered. Luna blinks, crossing her eyes to look at it. The butterfly flutters once, as if laughing. "Go on," it seems to say. "You'll never know unless you try." And before Luna can even roll her eyes at that imaginary voice, the butterfly takes off toward the fence. Luna watches it go, her heart fluttering right along with it. She takes one cautious step forward, then another, and suddenly she isn't thinking anymore. She's following the feeling. The air near the fence smells different, wilder somehow, tinged with pine and distant rain. Luna stands there for a long time, her nose twitching as she listens to the rustling of leaves beyond. The world on the other side hums with mystery, and that hum seems to vibrate right through her hooves. She glances back toward the herd, grazing peacefully behind her. No one notices she's missing yet. Her heart gives one quick drum beat. Boom! And before she can talk herself out of it, she steps over the fence. The grass feels softer out here, taller, cooler beneath her legs. It tickles her belly, and she giggles to herself. "Okay," she whispers. So far, no monsters. The forest ahead glows with streaks of sunlight, and she can hear something faint, a steady gurgling sound, like laughter made of water. Curiosity pulls her forward, and soon she finds it. A wide river curling through the valley, its surface glittering like liquid silver. She lowers her head and takes a sip. Cold, fresh, perfect. Then a deep voice rumbles above her. "Careful, little hooves. Rivers love to test travelers." Startled, Luna jerks her head up. On a smooth stone near the edge stands a tall grey heron, his feathers sleek and wise-looking, his eyes bright like polished stones. He doesn't look angry, just amused. "You're far from your herd," he says. Luna nods shyly. "I'm trying to see where I belong." The heron chuckles, a sound like the low rustle of reeds in wind. Ah, the question that keeps every heart awake. He dips his beak into the water, flicking droplets that sparkle like tiny stars. "You think your path lies out here. Perhaps beyond the bend. Luna shifts uncertainly. Maybe I just don't feel at home where I was. The heron hums thoughtfully. Then listen carefully. The river has many paths, but it doesn't rush. It moves. It learns the shape of the earth, and still it finds its way to the sea. Be patient, little horse. Finding your way isn't about speed. It's about flow. Luna tilts her head. Flow? Go where your heart pulls. Yes, he says, but let yourself change shape when you must. Even water bends around stones. He smiles faintly. You'll see. The path will appear when you stop trying to chase it. A gust of wind ripples across the river, and for a moment, Luna swears she can see something hidden in the reflection. A glimmer of herself, standing tall, older, and sure. Then it's gone. The heron flaps his wings, lifting into the sky. Keep your eyes open and your fear soft, he calls. She watches him disappear into the clouds, heart warm and strange. Maybe, she thinks, the river was right. Maybe it isn't about running fast. It's about learning where to listen. The forest looms ahead, tall and full of shadows that flicker like secret whispers. Luna steps carefully, hooves sinking slightly into the soft earth. Every snap of a twig makes her ears twitch, and every rustle seems like a message just for her. She tilts her head, sniffing the air. Somewhere in the distance, a fox darts across the path, tail flicking like a question mark. Hello, she calls softly. The fox pauses, glancing back with a sly grin. You look lost, little one, he says, voice smooth like flowing silk. I'm looking for where I belong, Luna admits, tail flicking nervously. The fox tilts his head. Where everyone belongs isn't always the same place. Luna blinks. What do you mean? Some follow the herd. Some follow curiosity. Some, like you, need to find their own stride. He steps closer, eyes sparkling with mischief. But cleverness and kindness are the same coin. Use both, and you'll see paths others overlook. Luna thinks for a moment. Cleverness and kindness. It sounds like a riddle wrapped in leaves. Do you mean I should help others while I find myself? She asks, unsure. The fox chuckles, tail swishing. Exactly. A little courage, a little care, and your own way unfolds naturally. Encouraged, Luna ventures deeper. The forest opens into a small clearing, where sunlight dapples the ground through the canopy. A family of birds chirps overhead, and she nudges a fallen branch gently aside, noticing how easily it moves. The fox watches from a distance, tail flicking like punctuation at the end of a sentence. Every step Luna takes feels different than before. She notices the way moss grows thicker on shaded rocks, the way ants march in straight lines, the way the wind whispers secrets through the leaves. It all feels alive, welcoming her curiosity. Soon, Luna comes across a little hedgehog tangled in a vine. Hello, she says softly, careful not to startle it. The hedgehog squeaks, struggling. Luna nudges the vine gently with her nose until it loosens. Thank you, the hedgehog says gratefully, wobbling on tiny feet. Luna smiles, heartwarming. Helping, she realizes, doesn't slow her path. It makes it clearer. The fox's words echo, cleverness and kindness. Her own stride begins to feel lighter, more confident. She pauses at the edge of the clearing, looking toward the distant hill that rises beyond the trees. It seems taller, steeper, more impossible than anything she's ever faced. And yet, her hooves don't hesitate. She knows now that finding her path isn't just about leaving the meadow. It's about learning how to move, how to see, and how to care along the way. The hill rises like a giant breathing beneath the morning sky, shadows stretching long across the grass. Luna gazes upward, hooves trembling slightly at the steep incline. Her muscles tighten. She takes a deep breath, nostrils flaring as she imagines the climb. The wind picks up, brushing her mane against her neck like a gentle reminder to keep going. Step by step, she ascends, each hoof pressing into the earth with growing determination. The fox's voice echoes in her mind. Cleverness and kindness. Use both. She pauses on a ledge to help a beetle struggling over a pebble, feeling the tiniest sense of pride. The sun climbs higher, warming her back, melting some of the fear that made her muscles stiff. She notices the rhythm of her heartbeat, steady and sure beneath her chest. Confidence, she realizes, isn't about being fearless. It's about listening to that quiet, steady rhythm and trusting it. A sudden gust rattles the branches, and Luna sways. Her legs wobble. For a moment, she fears she'll slide back down. But then she thinks of all she's done, crossing the meadow, listening to the river, helping the hedgehog. And she knows she can go on. One careful step, then another. She climbs, each movement deliberate, each breath calm. Halfway up, the view opens wide. She sees the meadow far below, shimmering with morning dew. The river glints like a silver ribbon cutting through green hills. The forest stretches endlessly, alive with sounds and motion. Her heart swells, not with fear, not with doubt, but with awe. She is part of this world, and it feels vast, yet welcoming. As Luna reaches the top, the wind whistles around her like a song. She lifts her head and gazes at the horizon. The hills ahead are steep, the valleys deep, yet each step she has taken has built strength she didn't know she possessed. Her own stride feels like a promise now. The lesson becomes clear. Climbing isn't about conquering the hill. It's about discovering that the courage and patience she carries inside can guide her anywhere. The fox appears below, giving a playful wink, and Luna laughs softly. "You did it," he says, tail flicking like punctuation. "I did it," she replies, voice soft but certain. The hill may have tested her, but she's learned that true strength comes from listening to herself. Not rushing, not forcing. She turns to look at the path she came, then forward at the world beyond. Both feel right. Both are hers to explore. The next morning dawns soft and golden, spilling warm light across the hills and valleys. Luna stands at the top of the hill, mane fluttering in the gentle breeze, hooves steady on the earth beneath her. She breathes deeply, taking in the sight of the world spread out like a map she's meant to explore. The meadow behind her, the forest to one side, the winding river glinting below. They all feel like old friends now, but her gaze drifts forward, toward the paths she has yet to discover. Every step she took to get here taught her something new. The river taught her patience. The fox taught her cleverness mixed with kindness. The forest taught her observation. The climb taught her courage and confidence. And now, standing in the golden light of dawn, she feels ready, not because she knows exactly where to go, but because she trusts herself to find the way. Softly, she whispers to the wind, "My path is my own." It's a statement filled with wonder, humility, and pride all at once. The world hums gently around her, the breeze carrying the scent of wildflowers and morning grass. She remembers the heron's words, "Listen to your heart, let the path appear naturally." Luna smiles, feeling a warmth that doesn't come from the sun, but from the quiet understanding that she is exactly where she is meant to be. From the hilltop, she takes her first step down the gentle slope. The grass bends beneath her hooves. The light catches her mane like strands of gold. She moves slowly, deliberately, letting every sense guide her. There is no rush, no comparison, no fear of missteps. Every hoofbeat is a promise to herself, to explore, to learn, to be gentle, to be brave. The forest below awaits, welcoming her with rustling leaves and hidden streams. A chorus of birds celebrates her arrival with soft trills, as if announcing that Luna's journey is both personal and part of a larger symphony of life. She thinks of the meadow she left behind and knows she will return one day, stronger and wiser. For now, her path is forward, marked by her own light. As she walks, the sun rises higher, illuminating the valley in a soft glow. The wind whispers through the hills, carrying with it a gentle encouragement. Keep moving, keep believing. And Luna, with a heart full of wonder and a stride full of confidence, realizes that finding your path isn't about following others. It's about feeling your own gentle rhythm and trusting it to lead the way. Now, as the morning sun wraps the hills in golden warmth, let Luna's story drift softly into your mind. Every step she took reminds you that your path is unique, guided by curiosity, kindness, and courage. Breathe deeply. Let the rhythm of her journey calm your thoughts, and feel the gentle flow of trust in yourself. The meadow, the forest, the river, all whisper quietly, telling you that it's okay to explore at your own pace. Close your eyes, feel the breeze, and let your dreams carry you forward. You are safe. Your path is yours, waiting softly ahead.